Content contained herein provided entertainment, comedy, using all risk for entertainment liability.
Yo, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry I've been away, guys. I've just been busy. I'll talk more about it in the end of the video. But this video I want to talk about the tech illiteracy of people. Because everyone these days seem to know nothing about computers, about technology. And people only seem to get dumber and dumber. But maybe we need to recap, because it wasn't always like this. Because when I was a kid, and I got my first laptop, my first computer, my first phone, all the technology stuff, I was getting more and more advanced on the technology than my parents. Because they didn't grow up with it. Sounds very fucking logical, right? So why is the tech literacy of the newest generation going down rapidly? I think I have an idea. I think it's because of the abstraction. Because when I used to touch a computer for the first time, there was still the file system, there was still the C drive. Everything was mapped exactly to how it really works. I didn't just get generic errors. Oops, we couldn't do this. Oh, something has gone wrong. No, I had, oh, there's too little disk space left. Oh, out of memory error. All that kind of shit, you know? Kids these days are dealing with so many layers of abstraction that there is nothing to learn from it. One great example of this is a file manager or a file system in general. For example, go to your iPhone and try to go to your root drive. Or try to do the same on macOS without some crazy shortcuts. You literally cannot do it. There's been so many layers of abstraction added that the original process has been completely lost if you just look at the abstraction. You guys, you don't know how many times somebody asked me for help or anything, and I've told them, yo, just share your screen, I'll help you. And I tell them, oh, rename this file, or oh, just cd into that directory. Bro, like, most of them they never heard of the word directory. They just know a folder, but they don't even know how the folders interact with each other. They don't know there's a whole structure to it. They don't know your C drive is different from your fucking desktop. Like, what are we doing over here? Yo, quick anecdote, that's why I hate Windows too. Because if somebody on Windows asks for help, you can't just give them a command and tell them, yo, just run it. You have to, like, give them instructions. Click here, do that, do that, do that. And they don't even, like, know how to do half the instructions. But to get back to the topic, apart from file systems, because that's like a small example, there are so many other things that people just don't get about computers. Because it's been abstracted so many times. And we're getting to a point where there's so many abstraction, you're basically learning a new way of interacting with programs. Instead of the universal way, how it's always been. And now with AI, it's getting even worse. Because people don't learn stuff. They find the answer, then they do the answer, and they never learn anything. I genuinely think there's gonna be a very bad shortage of programmers in a few years. And think about it, do you really want the world to be ran by technology, while only like 0.01% of people know actual stuff about technology? Isn't that kinda scary? My parents used to always say, bro, you need to learn more stuff about the real world. Because when you're older, you're living in the real world. Oh, but now I can tell them, yo, learn more about technology. Because half of your day, you're in the fucking metaverse, basically. One more nice thing that leads from this is that we get people with zero understanding of technology to make rules about technology. Like them in the UK trying to ban VPNs. Like, are we serious? I'm not gonna get rage baited, but there's no way to ban VPNs, let me just say it that way. Unless you wanna just cut off the whole internet. That doesn't mean that ban won't work though, because there's so many tech illiterate people that will just believe it. Maybe if they shut down all the apps in the App Store, all the VPN companies, they restrict them, then the normal people can't use a VPN. Yeah, that's true, because they're tech illiterate. I don't even know what the point is that I'm trying to make. But I think we just need to take a look at what the fuck we're doing as a society. Because our lives are moving more and more towards a metaverse, towards a place where you're interacting with tech almost 24/7. Do we really want it, so only nerds have power over that world? And don't even get me started on boomers, because they can't even figure out how to use a GUI. But anyways, I've said enough because I don't want to hate. I don't want to keep on hating, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit shorter than all my other ones. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. What do you want me to talk about in the next one? And yeah, oh, I told you guys, I would say like what I was doing in my other time, you know, because I'm not making videos. I'm making a crypto casino right now, and that takes a lot of time, so I don't have a lot of time to record YouTube videos, you know. And my head is a bit preoccupied anyway. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment what you guys want me to talk about next. And I wish you guys have a blessed day.